All right, let's talk matters camel farming, where camel farmers have a reason to smile after the Kenya Agricultural Livestock Research Organization, KALRO, concluded a 3-year intervention research on camel with the aim to control and manage camel Sura disease. The disease is caused by a parasite that multiplies in the blood and body fluids of camel and whose fatality rate is nearly 100% if left untreated, with funding from the African Union and the European Union to a tune of 100 million shillings. KALRO and the partners in Somaliland have been carrying out intervention research titled Intensifying Camel Productivity through Integrated Control of Sura within the Somali ecosystem of the Horn of Africa.
Speaking during a media tour in Isiolo County, the principal investigator in the project research, Dr. Judith Chemuliti from KALRO Biotechnology Center, said they have been collecting data to develop a disease control strategy that will ensure the disease is effectively controlled.
One of the greatest challenges to camel keeping is a disease called trypanosomiasis. This disease affects camel, it reduces the amount of milk that camels produce, it causes death, and by doing so, it affects livelihood.
In Kenya, Dr. Chemuliti said the project was conducted in camel keeping areas in Isiolo and Marsabit counties and focused on 5 camel keeping communities viz. Somali, Borana, Turkana, Gabra, and Rendile.
What we are seeing is very high prevalences of this disease, up to 40% in some areas. Yeah, but on average, we are seeing prevalences of about 10%. But this, of course, varies with the site. It also varies with the season. We are advising farmers, once you control the disease, then you have more milk. So the other thing that we are also encouraging farmers and advising them is how to dispose of these products. We are working in the counties of Marsabit and Isiolo.
Dr. Chemuliti said once they find a sick animal infected by the parasite, they treat it immediately on site, since transmission from one infected animal to a healthy one is detrimental. She added that they also go to the bushes to see what kind of flies are affecting the camels and advise farmers on the best practices to use.
So what farmers see, usually the first sign that a farmer sees would be an animal that gets tired, and an animal that is producing less milk, an animal that is not feeding very well. So those are the first signs of that the animal will see. And what we're encouraging them to do is when immediately they see this sign, then they should reach out to the county veterinary office or any other qualified veterinary personnel.
One livestock keeper, Jackson Tololo, said they had been treating their own animals with conventional drugs because of lack of knowledge on the disease diagnosis, transmission, and treatment.
Anakataa kula na pia anawashilia machozi kwa macho na kukohoa. Hiyo ndio dalili.
County Director of Veterinary Services in Isiolo County, Dr. Joseph Morira, acknowledged the challenge of the Sura disease that is spread by tsetse flies being a major problem, saying last year on average they had 451 cases of trypanosomiasis, and out of this number, 95% were in camels, specifically from Kina in Garbatula ward.
Around 148,000 camel, and these are distributed mainly across the 3 counties, sub-counties. We have 3 sub-counties in Isiolo County. We have Marti, we have Garbatula, and we also have Isiolo Central. Our major threat in camel production is trypanosomiasis, which is brought by biting flies. Among them, we have the tsetse flies. Tsetse flies are concentrated around Kenya area. But in these other areas, we have the biting flies, and these ones increase in number when it rains.
Kenya is home to around 3 million camels, and despite the challenges of diseases, they are considered an important resource to many pastoralists inhabiting the environmentally harsh ecosystem, also in the Horn of Africa. They are able to withstand droughts better than other livestock species, and continue to produce milk, a key source of nutrition and income for the pastoralists.
Oh, quite